One day in Israel, soldiers from another country appeared. They were Midian. They invaded Israel and captured it. They were very mean to the Israelites. They took all food away from them and killed their animals. So the Israelites prayed to God to save them. So God chose a man among the Israelites with name Gideon to save them from the Midianites. Gideon got more than 30,000 soldiers ready to fight alongside Gideon in a battle. But God told Gideon he had too many soldiers. If Israel wins now, they will think it was all thanks to them. So God told Gideon everyone who was afraid could turn back and go home. And so they did. After that, only 10,000 soldiers were left. God then said to Gideon, "You still have too many soldiers. Tell them to go to the lake and drink." And so they did. Then God said to Gideon, "Everyone who kneels by the water and drinks from their palms can go home. The others who lap the water with their tongues like dogs shall stay." Then all the soldiers left except for 300 men. Then God said, "These are all the men who will defeat Midian." That night, Israel's army left for battle. Gideon split the men to 3 groups and gave them all the trumpet, torch, and an empty jar covering the torch. "Pay attention to what I do and do the same," Gideon said to the men. "When I and my men blow the trumpets, you shall blow your trumpets and shout, 'For God and for Gideon.'" Gideon and his group came to the Midianites' camp. They just switched guards, and Gideon took a position. The 3 groups now blew the trumpets and broke the jars of the torches. They shouted, "For God and for Gideon!" But all stood still and didn't move. Because of this, a commotion started in the camp, and they ran around, shouting and fleeing. Then God turned them against each other, and they started fighting each other, and those who didn't die escaped. God had led Israel to victory. Israel was saved.